the wild revelry had turned into a heavy silence of mourning. Across the desert valley of Sinai, the people sat in the dust, stripped of their ornaments, facing the weight of their betrayal. Moses took the sacred tent of meeting and pitched it far outside the camp, signifying the separation between a holy God and a rebellious nation. Whenever Moses entered the tent, the monumental pillar of cloud would descend and stand at the entrance, while the Lord spoke with Moses face to face. Inside the cloud, Moses pleaded with desperate love, "If your presence does not go with us, do not bring us up from here. For how will anyone know that you are pleased with me and your people?" The Lord answered Moses out of the brilliant light, "I will do the very thing you have asked, for you have found favor in my sight, and I know you by name." Then Moses, emboldened by grace, made an ultimate request. "Now, please show me your glory." He sought to look upon the unmasked face of the divine. But the Lord said, "You cannot see my face, for no man can see me and live. Behold, there is a place by me, and you shall stand on the rock." The Lord commanded Moses, "Chisel out 2 stone tablets like the first ones, and I will write on them the words that were on the first tablets, which you broke." God warned, "Be ready by the morning, and come up to Mount Sinai. No one is to come with you, and let no flocks or herds graze before the mountain." So Moses rose early in the morning and went up Mount Sinai, as the Lord had commanded him, carrying the 2 blank stone tablets in his arms. He reached the designated summit and stood inside a deep, narrow cleft of the ancient granite rock, waiting in the heavy silence of the mountain. And the Lord descended in the cloud and stood with him there, wrapping the entire summit in a monumental swirling mist of brilliant divine glory. The Lord passed before him and proclaimed, the Lord, a God merciful and gracious, slow to anger, and abounding in steadfast love and faithfulness." The voice echoed, "Keeping steadfast love for thousands, forgiving iniquity and transgression and sin, yet by no means clearing the guilty." Moses made haste to bow his head toward the earth and worshipped, crying out, "O Lord, if now I have found favor in your sight, please let the Lord go in the midst of us." And the Lord said, "Behold, I am making a covenant." And with his divine finger of fire, he inscribed the 10 commandments onto the 2 new stone tablets. Moses remained there with the Lord 40 days and 40 nights. He neither ate bread nor drank water, sustained only by the holy words of the living God. When Moses came down from Mount Sinai with the 2 tablets of the testimony in his hands, he did not know that the skin of his face shone because he had been talking with God. When Aaron and all the people of Israel saw Moses, behold, the skin of his face shone, and they were afraid to come near him. But Moses called to them, and Aaron and all the leaders of the congregation returned to him, and Moses talked with them. Afterward, all the people of Israel came near, and he commanded them all that the Lord had spoken with him on Mount Sinai. And when Moses had finished speaking with them, he put a veil over his face to hide the blinding rays of the divine light. Whenever Moses went in before the Lord to speak with him, he would take the veil off until he came out, absorbing the unshielded light of Adonai. And when he came out and told the people what he was commanded, the people would see his face shining, and Moses would put the veil over his face again. May God bless you. Subscribe to join us in exploring